How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are
Where
you?
are you? Where are you?
I'm in Sag Harbor right now.
Sag Harbor, New York.
Yes.
Yeah, great. And you're playing the F minor Chopin Etude Opus 10 number 9 and the second and third movements of Haydn F major sonata?
The third movement of Beethoven Sonata 9.
Oh, um, okay, okay, great, fantastic. Do you want to play them both in a row, or do you want me to work on you individually first, or what
Um,
makes you most comfortable?
I guess playing individually, I think.
Okay, okay, great, great.
Okay.
Okay, pretend I'm there.
Okay.
Let's do Chopin.
All right.
Good, very nice. I'd stay on the last note a little bit. Don't just come off abruptly. Very good. Okay, so the etude aspect is the left hand, right? But the right hand is the music, and this is very often actually the case in Chopin etudes. So he writes. What's his marking in the beginning? Do you have the music there?
Yeah.
Allegro molto agitato. So, not just agitato, but molto agitato, very agitated. So I think you're a tiny bit slow and a tiny bit calm. You could be a little bit more crazed. This piece has a lot of, this kind of like schizophrenia almost, you know. So the theme. Can you see me here? Let me try to get the piano. How is that? Good. Okay. So you have this portato theme, right? I think that they're portato, but they're also under a 2-note slur. So I think the second note should be less, not more. Not. And it's a little bit like they call affanato, breathless. You know, a little bit like this. Good. Do you have bar numbers in your score?
No.
Okay. So the first big section ends at what would be bar 16, where that's the first one. And then he changes. So let's do that first section, those first 16 bars. Try a little faster. Okay, good. Let me stop you there. The end of that, that's a very dramatic ending. He does it a few other places. That's sort of the so you're not doing all the portato. Everything portato. Play just the right hand, would you? That's so. What does portato mean?
I learned it as kind of somewhere in between staccato and legato.
Exactly, but it is separate. They're each separated. Good. Can you try the second note softer? Good. Go on. All separated. All of them have that portato touch. Good, good. And now keep the left hand soft and keep that touch. Each one is like a breath. Let's try. It sounds like you're slurring, like you're doing, and it sounds like the second one is too loud. Even equal would be okay, but they both have to be not louder on the second note. That's better. That's better. So your wrist is not going to be coming up. Your wrist is pretty. It's like each one it's coming almost from this part of your arm. So rather than this kind of thing, boom, 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 boom. Each one from your arm. Try again. It's getting better. Go on, go on. Can you make that very like very dramatic? Just try to play just that. Good. Now soft again. Sotto voce. Go on. Good. So that's the end of your section. It's at the end. And now you're going to change completely your sound and the mood. It's like a dream, you know? portatos are different than the beginning. Those ones are sort of breathless. These ones are more lyrical, I think. There's still portato, but it's a different sound. Let's try this new section. Good. Good, that was great. It was beautiful. Yeah, and that's sort of when Chopin jumps an octave, he's thinking of a singer, which is an octave. It's a big jump for a singer to do. So it almost implies that you're going to take a tiny bit of time to reach that high note. Keep them portato again. So all your turn, you tend to do all of them, especially on the next page, a little too slowly. It's not that. So. And now he's going to start to get back to the original character. He's starting to get more and more passionate, so let it open up, but stay portato. Okay, let's go. Crescendo, accelerando, get more faster, more loud. It's getting crazy now. That's the big one. That's just like in the first one, But now he's hysterical with that idea. That was very good. That got very exciting. Feel the hemio. Feel those slurs. Dee-um, 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 ba-ba-bum. The triumphant. That was great. Can you go from there? How do you finger that? What fingering are you doing? What are you starting on?
3.
Good. Okay, stay close to the key. Literally connect. Don't let go of one note until you've played the note. Super legato. Good. That was very good. Very nice. I like the way you do the contrast. So, all that stuff. And you counted that very well too, the fives. Good. Good job. Okay, let's go on. Sempre agitato, he writes. Yeah, so those are the ones that are too slow. So just da-da-dum. That's right. That's right. So it shouldn't sound, calculated. Sort of, but just an ornament, Go again. That's another one. Whenever he has that figure, give it drama. Good, much better. Yeah. That's always like the end of something, you know. That was all good. You're doing 2, right? 2, 3, 2, 2. That's right. That's right. You'll get used to it. It's just different, you know. You want to go from there? From Yababam. It's a crescendo. Yababam. Be more hysterical. Yeah. Well, what happens here? What happens here in the music? What harmonically? What key is it in?
Well, F minor original.
Right. And so what happens here? F minor has A flat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then, well, it changes key.
Right. It changes to major. So that's a big deal. It comes down, it's piano. And now a sequence. And then a long phrase. And then, I don't know, at the end, that our friend. So start soft and make a plan. Good. That was good. It was good. Sorry. I know it's weird when I talk through your ear there. That was very good. I like that a lot. You're taking these Fs with the right hand?
No.
It's much easier if you take those notes with the right hand. You're jumping with the left? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
No, nobody does that. So it goes, and now you use the second finger for those 2 Fs. It makes it much easier. Yeah. You can go right on that bar if you want. Fa. Yeah, you'll see. It'll help a lot. Okay, go on now. Crescendo. Okay, good. Anna, so the first one is good. This one, the soft one, this is the softest note. 2-note slur. And then you can take a breath. Otherwise, you need to take it. Make it a little bit more free, a little more dramatic. Okay? How about from, you see the piano sotto voce? Don't accent that F. Don't accent the F. Good. Good. Good, good, good. That one should be sort of like a sad memory. It's like he remembers it, because you have the dramatic fortissimo one. It's really the end, and then this is really just a coda. So that's a very special, like, ending one. You want to go from the fortissimo? It's okay. You know what I'm after, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear the end of it. It's okay. Make sure you hear that F. You need to have that F sustain a little better in the bass. Good. And again, you have that leap. The F. It's a big leap. So feel the leap of the last thing. So when we're finished, it'd be a really good idea. I don't know if you'll be able to see this later. Maybe you can see it and listen. But write down everything we talk about, okay? That's a really important thing to do after a lesson. Okay, let's see if we have time to touch your Beethoven. You're doing the rondo, the last movement?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to take about 4 or 5 minutes, so.
Do you want to ask me questions about certain places? Do you know this, what is a rondo?
Well, I think it's like a dance, or that's.
No, a rondo it's a form. It's a specific form, and Beethoven liked it a lot for last movements. Like all 5 piano concertos, the last movements are rondos, and he has a theme, and then he has a second theme, and he usually goes back to the first theme, and then sometimes a third theme. He goes back to the first theme, and he may keep doing that. He may have variations of second and third theme, but he just keeps returning to the rondo theme. So in this movement, this first theme of yours, this is the main theme. That's your theme. And you can vary it. And then, for example, this. This is another theme. It's another idea. And then he'll return. This is his second theme. So, and then after that, he's just going to come back to the first theme and do the second theme and the third theme. So he comes back to the first theme, and he'll do it in minor, and then he'll come back, and he's back in the second theme, and then that's the first section. And then the big middle section in G major is the third theme, where he goes the triplet stuff. That's your third theme. And that's a big section. It's important to know the form when you're playing classical pieces or any pieces, It just helps you organize. And then after the chromatic stuff, and then he returns back to the theme. It's the rondo theme. And then he does the same thing. He does the second theme, he does the third theme, and he comes back. And the last time he comes back to this rondo theme, what does he do to it? What's the last time?
Well, he
What's that called?
Well, I don't know.
It's called syncopation. So it's syncopated. So instead of being, it's off the beat. So it's like jazzy and fun. And then he plays with the theme. It's a variation of the theme. And he has then the second theme, and he sort of ends with the second theme. So it's once you sort of know what's happening, it's much easier to sort of make sense of the thing. And the mood of it, allegro comodo. What is comodo? It's comfortable. Comfortable. So like you would say to just some, so it should be, the tempo should be comfortable. It should be friendly and nice and da da dum bum bum, like walking, very friendly, and he's giving you a character. It's really important to when they write, you know, he gives you allegro. Okay, that's a sort of a tempo. But when they say allegro comodo, it's a pretty unusual marking actually. He's really telling you what the character of the rondo is going to be. But anyway, that's the form of your Beethoven sonata. Okay, I'm sorry we didn't get to it. It was very nice to hear you. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you, Anna.